Hello again. Here's where we left off last time. Um, Trying to remember what we were doing. I know we just got this bed here, so basically just finished our setup for this, I guess, temporary base that we have. Um, so yeah, I think we were collecting some materials last time. Mainly like diamonds and stuff, and I guess we caught a lot of wood as well. So yeah, I think we're just gonna kind of do more of the same, although maybe what I'll do is make myself yet another pickaxe, because I figure might as well just do some more mining, but I'm also gonna give myself one of those just in case we find any obsidian maybe. And then, do I have any flint? Okay, well no, but I have gravel. But if we do find some flint, then maybe we'll be able to go to the nether then. Although I wonder then if I should make a shovel as well. I guess I'll do that quick. Guess I'll take like a stack of that, or not a stack, but like half of that. There we go. Anyways, this recording is probably going to go up very soon after the last one. I don't think that's gonna be like a normal thing for these kinds of videos. I usually don't have as much time as I do today. I was actually off work. This is my first day off in at least a little while. I mean, maybe like a week? I don't know. But yeah, I had a lot more free time on my hands today than usual, and actually earlier had some troubles uploading the video right away, so I had to hold that off. I think I recorded around like 11, I think was when I started recording, and then I only just uploaded it like, I don't know, around maybe 6 p.m, so it was quite a bit afterwards, like after I recorded, I mean. Trying to think if we should just go back to the same tunnel that we were in last time, or maybe go somewhere new entirely. I guess it wouldn't hurt just to keep going deeper in here, right? Although I'm not looking good on like the health situation, so I might just try to get some food quick before I go down at least. Is my armor looking okay? Not bad. Yeah, just gonna get like maybe 1 or 2 steaks would be nice. I keep eating leather. Leather must be more common than steak for some reason. I feel like, well, this is gonna be gross, but I feel like you have more meat than you have skin, right? Usually. So I don't know why I'm not having any luck here. I wonder if, do cows not give you meat? Maybe I'll have to find like a pig or something. Or maybe we just go down there with what I have already. Just like less than half health. But, I mean, what's the worst that could happen? I die and then I just go right back and get my stuff again? That doesn't sound terrible. I'm just gonna try to kill a few more cows and see what happens. If we don't get meat from this little bunch here, I think I'm just gonna go down and give up. Nothing. Leather. Yeah, I don't think you get meat from these guys. So let's just go straight down. I think the path we took last time was over this way, wasn't it? Because then I had my little setup around this area, I think. This is where I had like my furnace and stuff. I think it was like right here. Yeah, I guess we'll just go down and see what we find. I have a few torches, but I also have enough resources to make more if we do end up needing them, which I'm sure we will. I just want to look around more, see if there's anything up here that we missed. Maybe, is that iron? No, I'm just seeing things apparently. Well, I suppose I'll get some of this stuff. Not that I really need any more, but I'm sure at some point I'll go through the 61 that I already have, because I mean, kind of always using coal in this game, so I should be set for a little while, but like in the future I'm gonna need a lot more than that, I'm sure. So it's just good to stock up. I hear a chicken up there, maybe that's Henry. Still never found him again, actually. Kind of wonder if maybe he died. Let's see, what is that kind of tunnel right there? That's really weird. Kind of want to go over there. It's like a human-sized hole right here. I don't think this is anything like important. This looks like just another way down here. Huh. Well, I'll get this iron. I don't really want to drop down there. I wonder if I can go around. Yes, I can. But where's... oh, I think I just got the iron. I guess we could go down here? No, that's a dead end. I think I actually remember that dead end. Oh dear, I do remember this place, I think, as well. Just gonna try to get rid of you. Okay. See a skeleton down there, so I'm gonna just turn around. Don't really feel like dealing with one of those when I have such low health. Oh god, why is there so many? Oh shoot. Oh my god, that was close. Yeah, I can barely see right now, but I mean, I'm just gonna keep swinging my sword and just kind of hope that I survive, and it looks like I did, so let's start lighting this up a little bit. Oh god. Oh no. Okay, well that's not good. There we go. A few more lights and that should be good. What's down here? Oh, this looks promising. I'm gonna dig some more of this out. Whoa. This is a weird shaped cave. At least as far as I can see from here. Is there more stuff down? Why is there so many creepers? And I hear so many zombies as well. I don't know if I can make that jump. This is like... looks like there's a cave in right here of gravel. Oh, I see a zombie down there. Okay, well since that creeper's gone, let's just go this way. There we go. What is this cave? Why does it look like this? This is so weird. It's like so many different branching paths here. I should probably move away from that skeleton. Also, I did kind of tweak the audio this time. I hope it's at least a little more audible than the last recording I posted, which you could barely hear me talking in that one, so I do apologize for that. But I never really have anything too interesting to say, so it's not like you guys are missing any excellent wisdom or anything like that. Oh, wow. Oh my god, that goes deep. Where is the skeleton shooting me from? Hello? Okay, no, we're gonna turn around and we're gonna work on lighting this place up because this is like totally new to me. Let's make some more. Wait, where are you? Hello? Anyways, as I was saying, let's make some more torches. Okay. Hello? Where in the world was I being shot from? Oh, jeez, what in the world? Where? Oh, what the hell? How did you... How was that thing hitting me from... Okay, I don't even know. Whatever. Oh my god. Nope, no. Okay. Health is not looking good. We are going to not go back up there, and we're just going to, go somewhere else. This is such a weird-looking cave. I mean, maybe this is normal, but, like... Oh... Okay, well... That kind of sucks. I hope we can find where I was. I don't fully know where I was going there, but, yeah, hopefully we can find where I died and get my stuff back. Anyways, I think last time I was talking, I, said I wasn't really gonna go outside today because it's so cold here right now, like 1 degree. Probably colder now, but like in the afternoon or whatever, it was around, I want to say like exactly like 1 degree, or at least that's what it felt like. So I thought I wouldn't be going out in that, and I was kind of happy about that. But it turns out that when I went off with my family to do some things, we went on an outdoor walk for, I want to say, a good hour and a half. It was pretty crazy. We were just kind of out in, I want to say like the wilderness, I guess, and it was really pretty, but it was pretty cold in some spots too. Although it was kind of weird though, because we would find these areas that felt a lot warmer than, I guess, everything else around us. Those are always kind of nice, but most of the time it was pretty cold, so yeah, but okay, by doing that we also got to bring my dog with as well, and he loves walking, like, I want to say, like, away from civilization, maybe, as weird as that sounds. Like, I mean, he'll walk anywhere, he kind of, like, lives for that, but specifically if it's not in, like, a neighborhood or something, he seems to really like that in particular. Unfortunately, we don't usually go out that far, but today was a special day, so might as well. It was actually kind of nice. Basically, my whole family had off of work, so We actually got to go out and do something. I really do not know where I died. And I'm starting to lose hope that I'm ever going to find my stuff again, to be honest, but... Ooh. Hold on, I do actually recognize this. And, oh god, is that the same skeleton? Or no, wait, I died by a creeper, didn't I? Okay, we're just gonna maneuver our way through here. Okay, wait, this looks like it, right? There's water. Maybe it's down here. Oh. Shoot, what in the world? Holy cow. What is this place? I see diamonds, though. I want to go get those, but I just... Oh my god. Okay, I don't know where my stuff is. I died, like, right here, right? So that means all my stuff would have gone down here? Is it down here? No. Is this not where I died then? I could have sworn I died right in that little waterfall right there. Although maybe there's another one that looks like this, so... I'm not gonna give up hope yet, but if this is in fact not where I died, then I'm most likely just going to find a way to die, because I don't really feel like staying down here if I have no way of, like, mining. It just seems kind of pointless. I'm gonna remember where those diamonds are, though, definitely, because I'm gonna want to come back for that. Was it this spot? Oh man, I don't even know anymore. Everything just looks the same, and I mean, this is like completely off the trail that I originally took, so let's just maybe go back up here. Gosh, I don't even know. It might already be a lost cause, like my items may have already despawned, to be honest. I don't know how long they usually stick around, but I wouldn't want to wait for me if I was my items, so I can't even blame them. Was it this? No, because this is just the same thing, isn't it? Or is this different? Is this it? Oh jeez, where does this go? Oh boy. Ow. What in the world? Get away from me, you freak. See, the thing that sucks though is that if I did lose all of my items, like if they did despawn, or maybe somehow if they flowed into lava or something, I had a diamond pickaxe. Oh, okay. I think I'm just gonna cut my losses and accept that those are gone forever. Damn. Anyways, maybe we'll focus on just finding a better location or something. I don't know. I don't really feel like going back down there, even though I already saw diamonds, which you'd think I'd want to go grab quick, but like, wait a minute. Oh, I lost all my iron, didn't I? Okay. Well, see, now I feel like I'm really left no choice. I'm gonna have to go back down there and get that. Or find new iron, because, I mean, can't really do much without iron, so we're gonna go down with just an iron pickaxe and some torches maybe, and we're gonna pray. I'm not confident, but I don't know, who knows. Maybe we'll find my stuff and things will be fine again, but I'm not confident in that at all. I'm gonna leave this one diamond just so I don't lose everything if I do end up dying again, which, I mean, you might as well count on it, because, I mean, Look at how this has gone the last 2 times. I really should have found more food. Like, I should have killed these guys right here. But, no, I had to go down there and just see what would happen. Cause what's the worst that could happen, right? Gonna die and I'm just gonna find my items right away again? Oh yeah. You try that. It didn't go well for me, obviously. Okay. But no, I do have everything I need right now, so this should be fine, right? And you'd think with me literally mocking myself, I would maybe bring more food this time, but I don't really feel like it. You see, I'm not the kind of person that, like, adapts from my mistakes. I kind of just throw myself at things until I'm able to make it work. It's not a good trait in myself, but it is what it is. I'd say well, I'm not sure if this is a good or a bad thing, but I would say that I'm definitely persistent in things. Maybe to an unhealthy degree even at times, but, I mean, I'd rather be persistent than just give up immediately. Okay, what is that pit? That's like, I don't even know, it looks never-ending down there. I'm gonna get some iron that I saw up here, but then I might actually try to find a way down that, because that looks very promising. Although, maybe I should just prioritize finding those diamonds I already saw first, and then go down that tunnel. I don't really know. I'm not sure where I am right now, so... Oh my god. What in the world? Okay, that actually scared me. Oh. My health is super low again. This is not a good idea. Oh wait, I know where this is. I remember this spot. I thought this was very pretty last time. But unfortunately, this is not where I want to be right now. So I'm gonna try to get out of here. I'm not a fan of these noises I'm hearing right now. And yeah, I could turn it to peaceful right now, but What in the world? Oh my god. Oh. 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 Why were those footsteps so quick? Man. That, like, gave me a heart attack. Was that, like, just me, or do those footsteps sound like there was someone, like, sprinting towards me? That was horrifying. Oh. Okay. Stay away from me, you guys. Oh my god. You know, I think I might die again. This is not looking good. Do I just, like, leave with the 5 iron that I got? That's, like, nothing. But I have to remember that there's a diamond pickaxe in my inventory right now. And if I die, it goes bye-bye. I don't really want that to happen. And I hear a skeleton, so we're gonna get the hell out of here. And we are going to go find some pigs to eat, because this is getting ridiculous, and I do not want to die again. This cave is a nightmare. Although, it is an abundant nightmare, because I'm finding lots of good resources down here. But at what point is it just not worth it? I would usually never turn down diamonds, but like, okay, this is not good. Yeah. Yeah, I knew the second... What is he doing? I knew the second I heard that arrow that it was pretty much over, so... I'm sure this is very painful to watch right now, because... I mean... anyone else in my position could easily be doing much better than I am right now, so... if it is annoying, I don't even blame you. I think I actually get it. But, yeah, hopefully I'm not confident, but hopefully this time I'm actually able to find where I died this time, because I don't have anything on me, and I can't really make any more tools other than, like, stone stuff, which is not the best. And I've practically then wasted all of my diamonds that I got. All those 7 diamonds, which is crazy, by the way. I've never gotten that much from, like, one spot. But maybe that's just the world's way of balancing me out, because you give me 7 diamonds at once. Maybe I deserve to be, like, knocked down a peg or two after that. Gotta show me what this game is like, right? It was down this way, wasn't it? Like, kind of over that way, I think. Is that the skeleton that killed me? You know, it might be. I'm gonna try to kill him first before he can kill me again. Oh god, never mind. I'm just gonna walk away. It's not worth my time. It's not worth my time at all. Hey, wait. Is this... No. I thought this is where I got the iron and coal previously, but doesn't look like it actually is. Although, is it? Because there's that lava again. I was here before. Except what path did I take? Oh god. Don't even. Just leave me alone. Did I go this way, or did I just discover a whole new path? And I heard another skeleton, so I'm going to die. Oh god. Where the hell did I go? Okay, no, we're turning around right now because I do not recognize any of this. The last thing I recognized was this lava. So maybe I went back here. Oh no. I heard that. Didn't I die, like, up here or something? Hey, wait. Did I just see my stuff, maybe? Okay. You know what, Creeper, how about you actually explode on a spider? That'd be awesome if you did. Okay, yeah, there. But I'm not looking so good anymore. Is my stuff up here? I think I saw something. Up there, maybe. Or... No, I'm just delusional. There's nothing there. Well... I don't want to have to cut my losses again, but I honestly just might have to. Wait a minute. Those are some of my items. But did they just despawn? I saw them disappear. There's a skeleton. Oh no, they're still there. But I can't go down there, I'm gonna die. There has to be another way around, right? Let's go up here. Oh no. Yeah, there's some of my things. Okay, don't kill me, please. I'm like actually begging you, do not kill me. Don't do it. Don't you do it. Keep beating you with this rock. Okay, there we go. And I'll do the same for you. Come here. Dude, my stuff is gone. My stuff is... it just despawned. Yeah. Okay, well, um, yeah, that sucks. Honestly, that creeper could probably just blow me up right now, and I don't even really care. Oh, there's the diamonds. Wow. No way, guys. Found diamonds. Diamonds in Minecraft. Wow. Okay. Yep. Just kill me. Why do I keep leaving my door open? Is it nighttime? Yes, it is. Okay. So, change of plans. Who needs diamonds, right? No one. Who? Oh, no, we need wood though. Jeez, I've lost like everything. So what we're gonna do? I'm just going to wait. No, what am I doing? I need some stone. And we're just gonna go collect stuff. But that's so unrewarding. I want to actually find good stuff. But maybe I just can't. I'm gonna give myself a little bit of protection. But barely any. There we go. I'll put that back. So yeah, so what I'm thinking I should, like, realistically do is just go get iron with this, use iron tools, live with it, don't really worry about upgrading anymore, and just build. But then again, what if I find diamonds? What if I get a diamond pickaxe? What if I find obsidian with that diamond pickaxe and we make another portal? What if we actually make good progress and I don't keep dying in really stupid ways? See, these are all things where if it were literally anyone else playing this game, it would actually be kind of realistic, but since you're watching me right now, it's, I give it like a 33.33% chance of happening. Which, I mean, that's not very likely. Anyways, I need coal now. I think, is that some? Yeah, it is, but there's a creeper that's guarding it, so we're gonna go find some other coal. Oh, okay. Also, kind of curious if anyone's watching this, what kind of music do you guys like? Lately, for me, mostly been listening to Aphex Twin, and, I mean, I guess a lot of video game soundtracks, but I know some people don't consider that real music. I mean, I guess I would. I don't see why it wouldn't be. But, yeah. My favorite... Wait, did I just hear someone walking? Okay, no, I think we're good. I would have been exploded or hit by now, so, yeah. Anyways, my favorite game soundtrack is definitely Pokemon Black and White, which was actually my first ever Pokemon game I got. It wasn't like my introduction to Pokemon. I think it was actually, it's either like the Diamond and Pearl anime or one of the I think what, like Ruby and Sapphire movies, the one with like Latios and Latias in it. I remember that one in particular. I think I had like the actual like DVD for that. But yeah, that was the first game I got. I remember the exact day because it was my, like, I don't know, like maybe my 7th birthday. I was out eating at a restaurant with my whole family, including my grandparents, and if I'm not mistaken, I opened the gift like in the restaurant, and I was super stoked because I mean, before then I had already been a big fan of Pokemon, like just watching it rather than playing it. Because I mean, I didn't have any games before then, obviously, but when I got it, I was super excited. I remember right after that, instead of going straight home, since I mentioned that have always been an animal lover, we went to a pet store and there was some like a rescue facility, or what is it called? Like an organization that was keeping some like I think like rescue dogs there, and that's actually how I met my first ever dog. It was a very complicated process because we went there, we saw him, we didn't really like express any interest in him, but when we left, we did leave without him. But in the following days, my mom would like keep looking online. I think it was on like Facebook or something, and just would like check if he was still available. And luckily, he was every time that she would look. And eventually, through lots and lots of, I mean, I want to call it manipulation, but it's the good kind of manipulation. We were able to all agree that we would go and check him out. And yeah, so we went to the address that they gave us, and we met him for the first time, and he immediately got attached to my mom, which, I mean, that kind of makes it seem like it was meant to be in my eyes. And, well, because she was the one that put in all the effort to actually, like, go find him. And then, for the whole rest of his life, which only just ended, like, a few months ago, I want to say. I mean, it's kind of crazy how long it's actually been now, because it doesn't feel like it's been that long, but he was always, like, just, like, so attached to her. It was really special, I think. My dad said that he was my mom's soulmate, and I honestly couldn't agree more, because, I mean, yes, dogs are, like, awesome, and they have, like, unconditional love for anyone, but just, there was that to a, like, I don't know, like, unusual degree for my mom, I feel like, with him. And he was a really awesome dog. We never really knew what breeds he was exactly. For his entire life, we thought that he was maybe Black Lab German Shepherd mix. He mainly looked like a Black Lab, although a lot bigger. Like, I don't know, maybe like 2 times, or maybe like more like 1.5 times the size of a normal Black Lab. So we figured he was a mix of something. We never really knew what. Although, we kind of wondered if he was a Great Pyrenees mix, because, he was so much bigger than all the other dogs that we would see that were, like, supposedly just Black Lab. So, we kind of wondered about that for his entire life, but we always just said that he was a Black Lab German Shepherd, because that's what we were told. Although, what happened was when... Oh god, wait, hold on. I'll hold my thought. What happened was, on our last day with him, we had the vet come to our house, And what is that? Sorry, I keep getting distracted. Um, and they... Oh, more diamonds, wow, okay. I was just talking about distractions and I get distracted again. I'm very sorry. If you could not tell, I do have ADHD. I got diagnosed this year, actually. 19 years old and getting diagnosed with ADHD. Spent my whole life on hard mode, and I'm only just getting help for it. But now that I do have this diagnosis, it's been so helpful with everything. Anyways, when the vet came to our house, she asked if, like, specifically, she asked if he was part Pyrenees. And it's because, apparently, I actually did not know this, but there's a, like, extra dew claw or something that only, like, Arctic breeds have. And he had that, like... Okay, so as far as I'm aware, most dogs only have their dew claws on their front paws. And he had them on both his front and his back, which I just thought that was normal. He was my only dog I ever had for a long time until, like, I was, I don't know, like, 14? 13? I don't know. We got my second dog, I guess, 7 years ago now. So, yeah, but, yeah, so when she asked if he was a Pyrenees, we were like, well, we always kind of wondered, but she said that he must have been some kind of, like, Arctic breed like that because, you know, he did have that feature that only those types of dogs have. So I thought that was kind of interesting. I mean, it was a bittersweet kind of thing because we went his whole, like, life wondering, and then only then do we actually find out for sure. And it almost felt like, I don't know, some kind of, like, cruel joke, but also the fact that we were able to find out was, I don't know, I guess it was kind of, like, soothing in a very weird way. With that 8 diamonds, that's more than the last one. What in the world? I'm gonna go grab those other ones too. But, yeah, it sucks that that's how we had to find out, but I'm happy that we did, even if it was, like, so late, you know? Like, there were certain things, like, about his personality that would have made a lot more sense if we had, like, known that he was a Pyrenees, because, as far as I've heard, Pyrenees are, like, extremely protective. Like, I hear that they can be more protective than, like, the typical, like, more guarding type dogs. Like, well, I don't know what that would be, like, maybe, like, a Doberman or something. Just think of, like, a protective dog. I hear they're, like, a lot more than the typical ones. Or a lot more protective than those typical ones that you might think of when you hear that. And he was just the most protective dog. Any noise that he heard, he would start barking. And, we never were able to take him on any walks, because if he saw another dog, he just, like, lost himself entirely, and he would just, he would go crazy. He would just lose it. Like, there was one time where me and my mom decided, well, maybe we'll just try it. Let's try taking him on a walk. So we did, and it did not end well. We were at a very busy street. It was, it's like a, it was in my old neighborhood where I grew up. And there's this path by a park, right? It's, like, kind of wooded, so it's almost like there's, like, some blind spots near there. It's, like, a very, it's a stressful road to cross, basically, is what I'm trying to say. And if we had crossed that, And we're like, okay, well, that went well. Until, of course, there was a dog across the street where we had just crossed from. I don't know where they came from. I like looked back and they were just suddenly there. And I guess my dog did too because he pulled away from me. I I couldn't hold on to him anymore. Like he was that like strong that I just like completely lost grip of his leash and he ran across the street. Super dangerous because I mean, like I said, there were like blind spots on this road. There was like trees all around it basically. And oh, what in the world? Okay, get out of here. Um, and yeah, he went after this dog. He didn't like. He wasn't aggressive about it. He just like got up in the dog's face and was like barking. He didn't like bite. He's not. He never bit anyone. Luckily, you'd almost think that he would based on how he would act, but I think he was just more intimidating than he ever was like willing to act on those kinds of things. Um, but it was. I'm sure it was horrifying for the other dog owner and also for the other dog. Like you see this massive dog just like charging towards you from across the street. Like that's crazy. And that was the last walk we ever took him on. Which I mean, it sucked. I felt bad because like what you always hear like, oh, you should walk your dog like at least like however many times a week. Um, but yeah, we couldn't. We like just could not. It was very sad. Um, but it was just kind of what we had to do. And again, that's one of those things that would have made a lot more sense had we known that he was a Pyrenees his whole life. Um, I mean, not that we like ever like got mad at him about it. We didn't. We had to just kind of work around it. Um, but yeah, he didn't really even like he didn't enjoy like I didn't think he enjoyed walking even. He was always just kind of like he was hard to make a move his whole life, even like when he wasn't as old as like I guess my most recent memories of him have him being. Um, but yeah, like all his life he was kind of just he would just observe more than like do anything like actually active. Like he just kind of sit, watch, guard. Um, not a very active dog. He didn't really need a lot of exercise. We used to have at my old house. We had a pretty big backyard, so that was all he ever really needed. I would go out there all the time with him, especially in the snow. That was always my favorite. And we would just kind of, I don't know, like run around out there. Um, yeah, it was fun. My other dog as well, he used to love that too. I don't actually have much of a yard anymore, like at either of my houses. So yeah, we don't really do that anymore, but my dad will take my my second dog. He'll take him on like 3 to 4 walks a day, which is like it's so nice for him, for my dog. Like he lives for that. So yeah, and he is German Shepherd, Irish Setter, which are two like very high energy breeds. So he needs it. Like it's not like with my first dog where he kind of just was content to just sit around and didn't really need that kind of activity. But yeah, been rambling about my dogs for a while now. Jeez. Let's see what other stuff I have in my mind. I'm not really sure. Well, I know I asked about music and soundtracks and stuff. Um, Pokemon Black and White specifically, my birthday. I'm trying to think what else I could kind of go off of from there. Oh, well, when I first got Pokemon, the first one I got was White. I did get black later on, but I started with Pokemon White. Um, I was at like an age. I really want to say I was 7. I think it was 2012, and I was at the age where I didn't really read any of the dialogue. I knew how. I learned to read from playing other video games that were not Pokemon. Um, but uh, yeah, I didn't put in the time. So I remember I got home. I was super excited to play, and I got to like the first. No, wait, it was like it's I guess the second town. I don't know if any of you guys have played. Maybe you'll remember Striaton City. It's like the first town that actually has like a gym in it. Um, well, yeah, I got there and then I got stuck because I didn't read any of the dialogue that was telling me like what I needed to do. And I remember just being in this town. I can hear the song of the town so clearly because it's just like engraved in my mind now. Um, do 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 yeah, it's yeah. I won't do the whole thing. Anyways, um, yeah, I got stuck there because there was this old man who was like blocking the path out of the town. There was like a is it like a lattice? Is that what it's called? Like an arch of like lattice with like plants growing on it. Oh my god, I'm outside. Okay, I think I'm gonna leave now. But ow. I got stuck there because this old man would not let me leave. I would try to leave out of like that arch and be like, "No, what are you doing? Get out of here!" And see, what I didn't know was that I had to do the gym. I had no concept of a gym battle. I didn't know what that was. I mean, yes, I saw them on like I guess the anime and stuff, but I didn't realize like, wow, that's actually something that I can do in the game. Which I mean, I could have assumed. It's just it was my first Pokemon game, so I don't know what I was expecting really. Um, but yeah, I remember that night I spent basically up until I went to bed that night just in that town, wandering around looking for whatever I could do. And I went to bed kind of sad because I was like, oh, what do I do now? Am I just trapped in this town? Like, is that all I'm ever going to do in this game? It wasn't. I did get out of there eventually, but like, for some reason that just like sticks in my mind of the fact that I just didn't really read anything and then had to suffer the consequences of that. Um, yeah, it's good memories though. I really only have good memories with that game. One of my old friends, they also had Pokemon. I think they had Pokemon Black. No, no, they had Pokemon White as well. They had traded it like at school for another game or something like that. I was never really clear on the details, but they traded with another one of their classmates like to get that game cartridge. Um, so we did play occasionally together. Like we would do. There's that thing in Unova, the black and white Pokemon region, called the Entralink, where I mean it's been forever since I did this, so I might be wrong on some of the details, but you could like connect to your friends like games basically, and you could like kind of like walk around, but you'd like play as like an NPC basically. It was weird, but I would do that occasionally, and yeah, it was pretty fun. We would trade. We never really battled. I was never big on battling as a kid, although now battling is probably my favorite thing in Pokemon. Other than like shiny hunting maybe, which I to be honest, in like quarantine years, I think I had like a full-on addiction to shiny hunting, which was just not good. I can go into details, but I prefer not to. To be honest, I'll just say that it like became an issue like my family got concerned. It was that bad. But I mean, hey, I'm happy I did it. I have some cool shiny Pokemon now. A lot of them in Pokemon Black and White too, which is really awesome because I adore those games. They're my favorite games of all time. So yeah, it's fun. I will do it occasionally. I haven't actually found a shiny in forever, but from time to time I'll just like open up my DS or something and just spend a bit of time just like running back and forth in the grass, just seeing what will happen. It's usually kind of disappointing, but I mean, it's such a low chance, so I'm not surprised by that. Um, but yeah, lots of good memories with that game. My mom used to run on like entire daycare service outside of like our house. Not like outside of our house, but like like out of our house is like it was the daycare was in our house. That what am I saying? I'm describing this in like the most complicated and worst way that I possibly could, but hopefully that makes sense. Um, so I basically all the friends that I made as a kid were kind of like the way I see it is that they were like I mean this is gonna sound like bad, but I felt like my friends were all just kind of like given to me. Like there was no effort required for me. I kind of just on account of my mom always having like various like kids at our house, like yeah, I became friends with a lot of them. Um, Even my best friend, who I've known since he was basically like a toddler, I think, maybe even younger, like maybe a baby even. Um, yeah, I met him through that. We're still really close. Like he is my absolute best friend, and I mean, this is gonna sound like some kind of cliche or something, but I do genuinely view him as my brother. Um, so yeah, I really value that friendship, and I am thankful for the childhood that I had. Um, yeah, it was nice, but I mean, to be honest, I kind of wonder. I've always struggled to like make friends on my own. I kind of wonder if it's because growing up, they were always just kind of like given to me. Like I didn't really since there was no effort required. I just never really learned how to put in the effort, or maybe I don't know. It's I'm not sure, but I mean, luckily in high school I did have my sister who is, I mean, she's also my best friend. Like we have, I don't know. I feel like out of all the siblings I've seen, like amongst my friends and stuff, I would say that we have like the best relationship out of all of them. Um, and she introduced me to a lot of people that I was friends with in high school. Unfortunately, there's only like one or two that I'm still in contact with. When during high school, I was probably seeing like 10 people like every day or so. Like it was a lot, and it was very unusual for me because I was always just kind of like at home doing my own things with those kids that like I was friends with. Um, but yeah, I sadly I don't miss being friends with so many people. I mean, as weird as that sounds, I don't miss it. Like, I mean, to be honest, it's kind of like the way I see it. When you're friends with so many people, it like for me, it just doesn't feel as like personal. Maybe like when you're friends with that many people, right? How do you divide your time amongst them? Like, it feels like maybe having so many friends means that you're only gonna like reach a certain level with like all of them. Whereas if you only had like one main friend that like you focus on, you're gonna like get super close, and that's kind of what I was always used to. Because I mean, my best friend and I like there was one summer as kids where basically like every other day, like I'm not even exaggerating, we would have sleepovers. Um, and this was when he like lived down the street from me. Now he lives like 20 minutes away, but I mean, yeah, it was really fun, and I think that's where a lot of our bonding came from. So I'm happy we did that. Um, but yeah, I think I mean this is just gonna sound like trying to be like oh I'm edgy, I'm like a loner, like oh wow yeah, look at me, I don't need anyone. That's not what I'm trying to say. Like just truthfully, like I don't need a lot of socialization. All I really need are like those who are really like important in my life. Like for example, my sister and my best friend, like they're kind of all I really ever needed, all I ever imagine I will need, and I'd imagine that we're gonna like hopefully stick together for like my whole life. Um, 2 summers ago, I think, or was it? No, yeah, yeah, okay. So the summer before my senior year of high school, um, I spent the last days of that summer with him. We drove up to his cabin a couple hours away, and that was like just such a fun experience. Just like going on a trip, like in the back of our minds, we knew like, yeah, this stuff is like gonna come to an end. Like summer is ending. We're both gonna be adults. Oh man. Okay. But yeah, he's a junior now, I think. I'm a little bit older than him, but um. Wait, hold on. Sorry, I'm like too locked in right now. Okay. Um. Yeah, I remember just like doing that. It felt like the times that I remember like spending with him like years ago, where we were like seeing each other so often. Like it felt nice to go somewhere with him and like spend a lot of time with each other. Cause ever since I moved, it's been not as common as I would hope that it is. Um, Especially lately, I've been trying to like really stay in touch with him more. I mean, that is like there's reasons for that, but like just like in general, really, I wanted like just feel like well, I mean, I don't really not gonna like talk too much about this, but like I kind of feel like maybe I like lost my some of my priorities in people. I got distracted, I guess you could say, and I'm not anymore, and I don't want to like I want to focus on like the people that like have always been there for me rather than like just being so distracted like I was for a while. So yeah, that probably makes no sense because I'm being vague, but I mean, yeah. Hopefully you can pull some kind of meaning from that. I don't know. Maybe some of you can relate. Um, but yeah. Anyways, one of the things we did while we were at his cabin though is we would stay up late and we would play Minecraft actually on his Xbox 360 that he used to have at his house, but then he brought it up to his cabin because he didn't really use it anymore. Because I mean, that's like nowadays it's kind of like old hardware. Like Xbox 360 is kind of like outdated, right? Like now they're at what is it like Series X or something like that. I never was a an Xbox kid. I was always more like PlayStation. That's always kind of like what I grew up with. The first one I got was a PlayStation 3, I think. Then 4, now I even have a 5 right now. So I'm not really familiar with Xbox stuff, which is kind of ironic when this game I'm playing is owned by Microsoft, but like, it doesn't matter. Um, but yeah, we played Minecraft on his Xbox 360 with split screen. Felt super like, I don't know, reminiscent of the things that we'd have to do as like kids, I guess, to have fun together. And I don't know, does any of this even make sense? Basically, it was like healing in a sense, I guess. And I kind of miss it. It was nice. It's nice to do the things that like you've always done with people, but haven't in a while. There we go. Anyways, trying to think what else is on my mind. I mean, not much really. Just gonna kind of let this stuff cook, I guess. I always would play like Pocket Edition Minecraft with like all my old friends that I met through my mom's daycare. I was so mean to them. I would like, well, maybe not mean, I just kind of pulled a few pranks, I guess you could say. I would always, so I had like my phone, right? And then I had like my tablet, I guess, that I got like as a younger kid, I guess. And I'd play with them on like one of those, right? Like, okay, for example, I would uh I would host like a multiplayer world off of one of my devices, like my phone, and then I'd go on my other device, like my tablet, and I'd be like, okay, you guys can't look at my screen right now. I'm actually like working on a secret project in Minecraft, so you can't watch. Which that's so manipulative because that was just not the case. What I was really doing is I was making, or well, I was just playing on a second account that I would nickname as Hero Brian, and I would put a Hero Brian skin on, and then I would join the world that I was hosting off of my phone, and I would make a bunch of really like spooky stuff happen. And I probably traumatized those poor kids, but it was really fun at the time. Um, yeah, I don't think they ever called me out for it either. It's kind of surprising. I feel like it would have become obvious when they realized that I never was like presenting any secret projects or anything, because I mean, yeah, that was all just nonsense. There was no secret project. There was never anything like that. Um, but yeah, I've been playing Minecraft for a long time. It's kind of crazy to think about. Um, yeah, maybe as long as I've been playing like Pokemon as well. Maybe even a little bit longer, because I got it on my mom's first generation iPad, and then I got it on computer shortly after, which was a very pleasant surprise for my dad. One day I came home from school, I saw him playing on there. I remember he was on a work call the second I got home, but I thought, okay, well, he has Minecraft up, so let me try to play it. I was not familiar with like video games requiring like WASD for movement, so I was trying to press the arrow keys to walk around, and I was so confused why that wasn't working. So I had to wait until his work call was over until I could actually start playing myself. But yeah. After that, we had a whole like multiplayer world going. That was really fun. I still remember that world. I can like think of the whole layout in my head, to be honest. Like, I remember my dad would spend a lot of time making like, I guess, towers for both me and my sister, and they were all connected by this giant glass tube that had like a minecart rail going through it, and it went really far. It went from like the spawn point of the world to like a jungle temple that was like across the map. connected all of our bases together that my dad made, and it was really cool. That world has so many memories, maybe like the most memories out of any Minecraft world I've ever had, but I haven't gone back to it in quite a while now. It'd be fun to just like play it again at some point, just to see like what it looks like and if my memory is actually accurate or not. I think it is, though. That world was really important to us, so I would be surprised if I forgot anything about it. I remember, geez, if I can talk, um, my dad would, like, go off on work trips sometimes. He used to do that a lot more. He doesn't really anymore. But, like, they were, like, far away. Like, wouldn't just, like, drive there. Like, he usually, like, fly out to, like, Tennessee or something like that. So, he went really far a lot. And me and my sister were always really sad whenever that would happen. So we would, like, load up that world. We'd have to play on his account, because, I mean, he can't join the world if he's not hosting it. But we would, I mean, this is kind of cheating, I mean, but we would go into creative mode, and we would, like, build, like, these elaborate, like, colorful signs that would be like, "Welcome home, Dad." And that was always just, like, a kind of fun thing that we would do. And I'm thankful that he hasn't had to go that far. And, like, I feel like it's been years now. I think he might have, like, changed positions or something, so he doesn't have to do that as much. Which I think is super awesome, because I did not like it when he had to do that. Flying is a really weird thing to me. I don't like TSA. That's the only issue I have with flying. I actually love flying, like, once you're in the plane, once you've taken off, but the process of getting there and, like, getting confirmed to, like, actually, like, get into the plane and everything, that sucks. It's miserable. It's like, why is it so, like, elaborate? I mean, I get, yeah, there's some historical stuff that happened that, like, made them have to up security a lot, and I do get that, but some of my own personal experience with it just don't feel right, to be honest. So, yeah, it's weird, but it is what it is. I haven't flown in like a year now, I think. Last spring break, well, no, I guess it's not fully been a year then. But yeah, last spring break I flew down to Florida, which is where my grandparents spend their winter now. They're so lucky. They're away from the cold up here, which I'm very jealous of, because it's kind of gross up here at times. But yeah, we flew down there, spent like a week with them. It was a weird time of my life, and it's kind of nice to just go off and do something, I guess. It's also like, well, it's a weird time for me. It's one that I look back on, I want to say fondly, but then I remember things and it's, yeah, I don't know. It's a mixed bag. But I guess when is life not, right? You gotta take the good with the bad. It's kind of like, that one sentence kind of sums up my whole perspective on life. There's a lot of bad moments. You're gonna have a lot of hardship. But you gotta think about what makes it worth it. Like, your family, your friends, just experiencing nature for what it is. Like, there's a lot of really cool stuff that we get to, like, do and experience just because we are alive. So yeah. I don't hate that time of my life, it's just another era for me that is now over, and to be honest, kind of thankful. I can't sleep. It's like almost night. Come on. There we go. But yeah, it was really fun. We got to see some like rockets launch somehow, which is just crazy to me. Like, how is that possible? I never like would have imagined like growing up like hearing that I was gonna see like a literal like spaceship taking off. That's insane. Um, but yeah, it was just like we were on some beach, and then all of a sudden, yeah, there's like a whole rocket just flying up into the sky. It was kind of jarring, to be honest, but it was really cool as well. Um, we went to NASA. That was really cool. I saw like that giant blocky building that like they always show in like movies and stuff. Or if you've ever played like the Kerbal Space Program, I think is what it's called. If you've ever played that, the building where you build your rocket ships, it looks just like that but in real life. And it's huge. Like I never really imagined how big it would be, but it's if you see it in person, it's like it's really shocking. I mean, obviously I imagine it was big if it can like hold an entire rocket ship in it, but like you just don't really register what that means until you see it. Um, but yeah. Yeah, so I have a good amount of materials, but I always just think that like in this game, when you have a lot of materials, you think that's all you're gonna need, but it never is. Like you always end up needing more than you have, and that's kind of why I always like take so long to even start building anything. Is just because like I don't know when I really can, you know? Like, yes, I can really whenever. Like I could literally start building a giant base right now if I wanted, but like I always want to wait until I'm like actually able to like build something like substantial, you know? Like I wouldn't want to start right now, because I mean, what am I gonna do? Build like a hut made out of cobblestone or something? I don't know. Um, so yeah, I think what I want to do now, though, I know I said I wouldn't do this for a while, but I kind of want to go to the Nether and start gathering up a lot of gravel, because I think that looks really nice for like paths and stuff. So I remember there was some obsidian down in this godforsaken cave. Although, do I have any more iron? Because if I do, I should make more armor, because I completely lost mine the first time I died. I do. Is this enough, though? I'm not sure it will be. I guess we'll find out. If you guys have played Pokemon, going back to this subject, what are some of your favorite Pokemon? I think for me, it's gonna be like the starters from Black and White, and then maybe well, I relate this Pokemon to my favorite character a lot, and that's Reshiram. It reminds me of N, who in Pokemon White is who N had, because you get Zekrom in Pokemon White, even though Zekrom is black. You'd think that you get Zekrom in Pokemon Black, but no, you get him in Pokemon White. For whatever reason, it's kind of weird, but that's just how it works. So I just associate Reshiram with N, who is my favorite character, like my favorite human character in Pokemon. I think he's just really interesting, and he raises a lot of like moral like conversation, I guess. Even though it's all fictional, it's like it's just interesting to think about. Like, is it really moral to command these little creatures to like go fight each other? Like, on paper, that sounds horrible. That's like if I was at work one day, right? Like, since I work with like animals and stuff, I had like a daycare facility for pets. If I was just like with a bunch of them one time, and I was just like, okay, you tackle that other dog. Like, that's kind of what it's like in Pokemon. Luckily, even though I do work at a like animal daycare, I've not had to hand anyone like an egg or something, which is what happens in Pokemon if you leave your or like two of your Pokemon together. Sometimes you get an egg, which don't want to think about what that means, but you know. How do I get down here? Is this the tunnel? No. Where am I going? I can't remember the layout of this place. Um, what other Pokemon do I like? Something that I like a lot about, or in Pokemon, I guess, is like the cries of Pokemon. I actually like it more in the games how they don't just say their name. I like it when it's just like a sound effect. Like some really good Pokemon cries, if you want like some examples, and specifically the black and white ones, because oh my god, get away from me. The black and white ones are more like, I don't know how to describe it. They just sound nicer to me. Like, I mean, they don't really, because they sound more like low quality, but that just adds another layer to the sound that I like. Um, but if you search like on YouTube, I guess like Musharna black and white cry, it's a nice sound. I don't know. It's weird to describe it. Like it's just pleasing to the ear, I guess. Um, Maybe that's just me, but yeah, that's how I see it. Um, oh, I'm here again. Well, where was that big like lake of obsidian? Basically, I think it's over this way, right? Because this is where like the diamonds were. Maybe. Um, but yeah, I've done a few playthroughs of Black and White now. It's always sad because, I mean, yeah, I got Pokemon White first, and I got Pokemon Black later. So I'm never touching any of my save files in Pokemon White just because it is like my first ever save that I ever had, and there's just too many memories to like erase with that if I did ever erase that save file. Um, so it's always Pokemon Black that I'm erasing, and I feel bad because like there's memories with that one too, but it's just if I had to choose, I would always do that one, which is unfortunate, but yeah. Um, One of my favorite shiny hunts I did though was in Pokemon Black. I restarted the game and I was doing a starter shiny hunt actually, which was super fun. I'd never done one before, but I was doing Snivy. I think, yeah, Snivy. Sorry, I get it mixed up because I remember initially I had regretted doing Snivy because um a friend of mine liked Oshawott a lot, and I thought maybe like, well, for a while I'd even lent them my DS to play Pokemon, but I thought that if I did get an Oshawott, then they could have used it. It would have been perfect. It's their favorite Pokemon. But I mean, I'm totally fine with Snivy. Otherwise, like, I love that thing. So, um, I did also get shiny Tepig, but that was in Pokemon White too. Like the not like White as well. I mean like White 2 is in like the sequel game. Which is kind of weird that Black and White is like the only Pokemon games that have like true sequels. I guess like Platinum and like Ultra Sun and Moon could in a way be seen as sequels, but like they're really not, because they're just like upgraded versions of the first game, where Black and White 2 are like totally different stories, and like I don't know, there's just like different elements that make them unique. But it makes me really kind of like, I mean, this is gonna sound dramatic, but it makes me like long for Black and White 3 now, because if I'm not mistaken, Black and White 2 is like kind of a bleak ending, to be honest. I mean, at least like part of like the post game is bleak, where you go to the house of the protagonist from the first game, and it's basically implied that they've like gone missing or something. So like, that's a major loose end. How are you just gonna leave it on that? The characters that we played as in the first game are just gone? That's like, that's not really satisfying. Like, I want them to finish that story. And I actually have an idea for how they could do it as well. Since in Legends Arceus, which came out, I don't know, like 4 years ago now, it like took place in the past. You were from the future, or like the present day, and you get sent back in time. But for whatever reason, so did a character from Black and White. Um, and he has a brother. So like, no doubt his brother is like freaking out probably, like in modern day, like wondering where his identical twin brother has gone. Like, I don't see how he would like ever give up a search for him. I mean, he won't ever find him because he's in the past. But that gives me an idea of, well, since these like Legends games seem to be a thing now, if they did a Legends game that like took place in like the past Unova, then they could have like the protagonist from Black and White 1 go back in time somehow. I don't know how that would work, because in Legends Arceus you're dealing with like the Sinnoh legendaries, which are based on like time and space and all that, so it makes sense when like there's like interference of that kind of stuff, you know? But in Black and White there's none of that, so I don't know how they'd make it work. But there's gotta be some kind of way. So then I'm thinking, what if the protagonist from Black and White recognize, I think it's Ingo, not Emmett. Emmett is the one that's still in the present day, I think. And Ingo is the one that's in the past. So the Black and White 1 protagonists somehow go back in time, that's why they're missing, and they find Ingo, and they remind him of who he is, and somehow they're able to take him back to present day. That would be awesome, because I feel bad. What a way to like end off that character. Like, if he's just stranded in the past, like without his brother, that's just like really kind of bleak. So I would hope that if they did do like a Legends game in Unova, that it would kind of tie up that loose end. And there's also just so many areas of Unova that I would like to see in the past, like Relic Castle, the Abyssal Ruins, which is one of my favorite locations in like any game ever. The song in particular is just so good. Used to scare me as a kid too, to be honest. Which, I mean, sounds kind of silly, but it's a kind of creepy place. Like the way that you're just like underwater. Somehow you're breathing under there, but that's not important. And there's like these torrents of water that just like expel you from the building. Like that's weird. Like, where is that coming from? And there's like a weird clicking sound too. It just feels very like, I don't even know how to describe it. It just feels like you're intruding on something that you shouldn't be. And I like that that's like the vibe of the place. But yeah. Oh dear. I really don't think there's a place in Black and White that I don't like. I used to not like Flockacy Ranch because I like This song would drive me crazy, but now I kind of like it for that reason. It's just so, like, over the top and goofy that I've come to appreciate it just for that reason. Um, I think I'm probably just gonna get out of here, make another portal, explore for a little bit, and then I'll probably end this recording as well because unfortunately I do work again tomorrow and it's already really late. It's currently 1 a.m. I've already basically stayed up way longer than I ever should have today, but yeah, if I'm in this deep, then I might as well get deeper, right? So I don't think exploring the nether will make that big of a difference. I don't even know where I'm going right now. All I know is that up means surface. So hopefully I'm right about that. Well, that's weirdly flat. I think I'm just gonna dig up now. Oh, okay. How is my shovel so broken already? I guess from the sand, but I feel like I didn't even get that much. It's just like a stack. Oh dear, it's nighttime. Where am I, by the way? Oh wait, I'm actually close. Okay, can you, like, not? Why are you so fast? So yeah, I think I got enough. I hope I did. I don't remember how much obsidian you need for one of these portals, but we're gonna find out. I'm gonna use cobblestone in the corners, I think. And I need an iron bar rather than this ore that I have, so let's see. Whoops. Break that. Whoops. Come on. Why can't I time this? Oh jeez, this is probably really painful to watch, I'm sorry. Look at that, I got the perfect amount. Okay, I'm gonna sleep though. I really need to stop leaving my door open as well. It's just a matter of time until I walk inside and hear a creeper hissing and then all of my stuff is gone. Okay. Realistically, I don't know if I'm equipped for the nether. But we're just gonna try it, and if we need to, can always just run out. I'll try to stick close to the portal, so at least to some degree. I'm gonna leave my diamond pickaxe here because there's really no point of bringing diamond if I have iron. That should be plenty good enough, so yeah, away we go. I wonder where we're gonna end up. Whoops, don't drop that. What the hell? Oh, you know what? Previously, I had been... Why did I spawn here? This is a... Wait, where am I going to come out of now? Before I even started recording on this world... Oh, no. Oh, this isn't good. Before I started recording on this world, I found this tunnel, right? I got some diamonds, So I thought, okay, well, I have diamonds. I'll just go to the nether straight away. And I did. And I died because I accidentally hit a zombie pigman. And I guess I never got my stuff back. I don't even know where this is. Oh, shit. Okay, but why? I didn't even hit you. Are they still mad at me? Okay, no, I can't be here then. Well, okay, change of plans. The nether is going to be off limits now. Let's not go back. This is going to take forever, but I'm going to break this obsidian because I do not want to end up back here. I don't know if this is even going to make a difference, but I hope it does, because I do not want to end up here. This is stupid. Especially if I'm just going to, like, die every time I go in there. Because somehow those zombie pigmen still remember me, which is crazy. Like, am I ever going to be able to go in there? I even forgot about this. Like, it's been that long. I think it was, like... Well, I made this world, like, way earlier in the week. Like, after work one of the days that I didn't work too late, so... Yeah, let's see where I actually am right now, because I have no idea. Maybe I'll find some good stuff, though. I don't remember the layout of this cave, though. I haven't been here in forever. What the hell? What? Did I die here again? Why don't I remember any of these deaths? I'm gonna eat this pork chop. And another one, actually. But that's like a lot of stone. And there's shears? And lapis. Okay. This is getting weird. Do I need this much netherrack? How did I get that much? Maybe from the pit. I dug a pit around the portal, thinking that it would stop the zombie pigmen from getting me. It didn't. They still got me, and I died, obviously, because that's why my stuff was down there, but I don't remember dying right there. That's kind of weird. Looks like I fell in the lava, maybe, but then how did I get back? Shoot. I'm just realizing that I might not know the way back home from this place. Like, I don't know what the surface looks like, either. I don't even know how to get to the surface from this cave. Why did I have to go and make that nether portal right there? That was a really stupid mistake of me. I forgot I even did it, so that's just like... It's not fair, but... Whatever. Oh, well... Okay. I don't think I can go up there. Oh my god. Enough. Enough! My god. So, yeah, I don't know where I'm going right now. I don't know if I'm gonna get out of here. If I can't, I have a lot of iron, like a ton of iron. But, worst comes to worst, I don't really need a lot of the stuff I have. So it's not out of the question that I just like jump in some lava or something. Especially if when I get out of here, if I don't remember where I'm at, then I'll probably end up doing that because I don't even remember where I am. This just feels mean. Like the game is just taunting me at this point. Creeper die there or something? Here's another one. Okay then. That was great. I mean, I'm slowly moving upwards, so that's gotta be something, right? Like a good sign. So let's just keep on doing that. didn't see that block there. This might lead straight to the surface, actually. Let's see. I'm seeing dirt. I'm seeing 4 creepers, though. Wow, this is awesome, guys. Wow. Thanks for coming to the creeper convention. I really appreciate your support. Okay, nope, not a fan of that. Okay, wait, sandstone. That means I gotta be, like, by the surface by, like, a beach or something, right? I think I do remember being on a beach when I found this place. Now I look like a fool because I don't know where I'm going. That looks like the surface. Yes, okay. So where am I? I think I remember it was snowy. Okay, kind of. I think... Okay, I'm really not certain, like, at all. I think I go this way. Maybe. So I guess we'll just find out. You know, I really hope that every portal I make now isn't going to end up in that cave, because if it does, then I've really kind of screwed myself, haven't I? I don't want to have to, like, walk back every time I go to the Nether just because it spawns me down in that random cave. And I don't even recognize this, so I might be going the wrong way. I wouldn't put it past myself. If I were an animal, I'd be a goldfish. It's probably the ADHD in me. I thought those leaves were like some kind of creature. That was weird. Wait, I know, I remember these weird ice formations though, so I think I might be going the right way. Unless these ice formations are just like a common thing, then... Actually, they must be, because I don't recognize this landscape at all. This is completely new to me. I think I'm going the wrong way. I never saw a lava pool like that. Is this like, what, like a mountain? What in the world? Where am I? Guys, that lava pool's kind of looking like the way out right now. Just being honest, although I guess I'll keep walking. I don't know where I'm at anymore. See, it's hard to know, because, like, I see this forest and I'm like, oh, I live by a forest, but yeah, there's a forest by everywhere. So it's hard to know if it's the same. And I don't think it is, because I've never even gone this far, like, from my base. This is, like, the furthest I've ever walked. I suppose I could turn around. I guess it's pretty, right? Like, look at this stuff. Wow, wait, this is actually really beautiful. Well, as pretty as it is right here, I'm actually gonna turn around now because I don't want to be here. Okay. I thought I had my sword equipped, but I wanted to make sure. Well, I hope I can find that cave again, the one that I came out of, because then I can know, like, that's like a good starting point of like where to like wander from, you know? Like I'll start from that cave entrance and then I'll just like go in any direction and see if I find my base again. But see, the thing is, I could have gone like at a weird like angle or something. It doesn't, like, I might not have gone in a straight line. This sucks. I don't even know where I am. I'm completely lost right now. This is not fun. And there's things trying to kill me. This is not good. Yeah, this sucks. But, you know, again, the landscape is actually really pretty right here. I do love snowy biomes in Minecraft. It just reminds me of like I look out my window and yeah, this is it. Um, Especially because I think what, like maybe Saturday or so, there's supposed to be like a huge snowstorm. Um, Kind of worried about that, to be honest, because I work on Saturday and it's not like the kind of job that you can just like, oh, actually our office is just going to remain closed, everyone stay home, stay warm, like don't put yourself in danger. You can't really do that when there's like lives on the line. Like, I mean, yes, it's like pets, but still that's like just as important, right? Like you wouldn't just abandon like a nursing home for a day just because it's snowing. But see, the thing that worries me is like having to like get there, like to my work, like driving through that. That's gonna be kind of scary. So yeah, I guess we'll see what happens. It might not even snow that much. The weather is like wrong like more than half of the time, it seems, so I'm sure it will be fine. I think this is kind of where that cave entrance was, right? I'd feel a lot better if it wasn't so dark. This looks like it right here, I think. It's like right in the side of this little hill, right? Like right here? Maybe? Or I don't even know, to be honest. I'm just gonna keep going this way. You know, as annoying as this is, the only one to blame, the only one you even can blame, is me. I made that nether portal. I found those diamonds and immediately decided, like, okay, let's do the next step. Let's go to the nether right away. Then I punched a pig man, and yeah. Completely forgot that even happened. And now I'm paying the price. Like, a week or so later. That's awesome. Why is there no, like, grass here? It's, like, weirdly flat. Feel like I would have remembered this as well, but maybe not. The thing is, I just really don't want to lose the iron I have right now. Wait. I kind of recognize this hill, maybe. Wait. I think I recognize this lake as well. I think it's over this hill, maybe? If I see a torch, I know I'm good. Because I think this is, like, near my spawn point. I know there's, like, a cliff that leads off into, like, a little lake. Kind of by my spawn. Oh, please let this be it. I just want to get home, and then I'll probably end recording, because I need to go to bed. I'll probably like go to sleep right after this. My eyes are starting to hurt, honestly. Wait, okay, well, yeah, there's saplings right here. So this is, it's like over here. Yes. Oh my, okay, there's this stupid portal I built. I'm not going back in that because I know it's going to put me all the way back over there. At least I know where to get home now. So, oh, thank goodness. I guess I'll sleep as well. Okay. And that's exactly what I'm going to do in real life too. Because I am very tired now. But this was a pretty productive day, I would say. I mean, as many times as I died, I still was able to get quite a bit done, so I can't really complain that much. We're making good progress on like gathering materials and stuff. I still need more gravel. Like I got none from the Nether because I didn't even spend like a minute in there. But we'll go back, and I hope I spawn somewhere else next time. But yeah, I mean, who knows? We might just have to deal with that. But that's not for me to worry about right now. So yeah, I guess thanks to anyone who actually made it this far, if anyone did. Either way, I'm just kind of doing this to like archive everything that I've done. So yeah, I guess I might be able to record a little bit more tomorrow, although I'll have to do homework, and I do work I think until 4 p.m. which isn't super late, but on top of my schoolwork, I might be pushing it. So I guess we'll see. But yeah, I will see you guys next time.